Hi, this is a room tour of our room in Sequoia Lodge Hotel. When you first come through the door, you have a nice big chest of drawers, so you can unpack into there if you want. A flat screen TV which shows mainly French channels, which is probably understandable. You can change the language on some of those. You do have only one plug socket, which is really accessible in the room. Unlike some of the other modern hotels here, like Santa Fe and Cheyenne, who've been refurbished, these only have the European style plugs, so you will need to bring an adapter. If you stay in the other hotels, they usually do have a British plug, if that's what you use as well. And what we usually bring is one of these, which is a multi-adapter, which is just one plug, but it's got lots of plug sockets on it and also lots of USBs. So then you will need to bring one plug and it does everything for you. You don't need to bring all the separate chargers for your phones. I'd also recommend you get some of these drinks bottles to take around the park. You keep your hot drinks hot, your cold drinks cold, which is really handy depending on what season you come. Then you have a small table in the room with a nice bucket and also some glasses and two nice big chairs and a mirror. The window in the room is absolutely huge. It spans the whole length of the room. And you have nice little accents which shine down on the lights, showing you Thumper and Bambi and Flower, etc. And that looks really nice. So the view from our room, you can see the New York Hotel, soon to be the Marvel Hotel, which is currently undergoing refurbishment. And you have a nice view of the lake just down there. And what's nice about this hotel is it's surrounded by large trees, so nobody can really overlook you. And it's quite a pleasant view to wake up to in the morning. So these are the beds. We got two double beds in the room. Nice and comfy, quite firm if you like a firm bed. You do get two sets of pillows. So you get two feather pillows and two hollow fibre or foam or fluff filled pillows. So they're really comfy. So it's good you get the choice of that. You do get the decorative pillow as well on each bed. You get a small bedside cabinet between the two beds. And you also get the three light switches. One is for the main lights overall, and then you've got one each for the lamps. The lamps themselves are really cool. Deer themed, like the rest of the theme in the room, which is Bambi. You also get a really nice picture, which again is Bambi themed. Really like that picture. Shame we won't fit in the suitcase. Then you get heater controls for the room. So you can change it between Fahrenheit and Celsius, whichever way you want to do it. And they're easy to adjust the temperature in the room and also the fan speed. So it's really nice to set the room before you go out. And then when you get home or when you get back after a busy day in the park, you've got the room to the temperature you want. As a quick tip as well, if you're coming in the winter, I would recommend you get some of these hot hands hand warmers. It does get very cold when you're watching the fireworks, and if you have some of these, you keep your hands nice and warm, or you put them in your pockets or things like that. So if you've got kids, I'd recommend you get some of these. They're usually quite cheap. You can get them on Amazon and things like that. So again, one quick tip to recommend you get some of those. I'd also recommend getting some fruit, which is usually available after you go swimming in the swimming pool here at the hotel, or a breakfast. And it's a good on-the-go snack for the kids while you're walking to the park or something like that. You do get a nice safe, which is really easy to use. You press the R button, and then you can put in your code. You put in a 4-digit code, and then that locks it. Once you've closed it, to open it up, you re-enter the same 4-digit code. You get a nice place to put your coats or your buzz, like your hoodie if you're cool enough to own one like me. And you also get a place to put the suitcases, and also some more room for suitcases underneath, which is really handy because it just completely keeps them out of the way. You also get a shelf at the top to do the same. So you have a cool sink area which is separate to the bathroom. This is the bathroom here, which I'll show you in a second. You have some soap, you have some nice hand towels. You also have some glasses to rinse your toothpaste out with, and also a hairdryer. I think the sink's quite cool, really deep, it's a good size, and there's a light switch here which controls the lights to the bathroom, so you can regulate that from just inside. Following on for the wash area, you get a nice big mirror. For those who want to look at yourselves, I won't show you my reflection, I wouldn't want to scare you. In the bathroom itself, you do get a nice shower, which is really powerful, so that's really good. It does wake you up in the morning. On the wall you get some really nice shower gel, which you can't steal, obviously because it's attached to the wall, but if you do feel inclined, you do have a small shampoo and conditioner, which I'm not condoning stealing, of course, but if you do want to take it with you, it does act as a good little souvenir. The taps itself, they do protrude out a little bit, but they don't get in the way too much. But it's nice and easy to control with the lever on the right. You also get a really cool rail, so if you do struggle getting in and out of the bath, that's there to help you as well. Of course, you get lots of nice fluffy towels, and also a towel rack. Now behind the door is the toilet, which I won't show you because everyone knows what a toilet looks like. You get a clothes rail or a washing line, which you can stretch along the wall to there. So if you go swimming, or if it's a particularly wet day in the park, of course you can hang those out to dry, and the room is quite warm, so it does dry quite quickly. So each day you get, with your pass, which you put on there, with your magic pass when you're staying in the hotel, you get one free hot drink per day per guest. So these are all the choices. They are typical vending machine drinks, so don't get your hopes up too much, but they are still nice. After a cold day in the park, you get a nice hot chocolate or a nice hot coffee to wake you up in the morning. You also have an ice machine, which in your room you'll have an ice bucket. So on a hot day, it's great to get some ice, put in some drinks if you want to, or also you can just put it in the ice bucket and put your drink in there, your wine, your Coke, whatever you want in there, just to keep it cool. Every morning in the hotel, between 8:30, I think it's 8:30 or 8 and 11, you'll have a character. This is on level or floor 2, just outside the shop. The lifts are just up there to the right, and also you do have a foosball table and a pool table if you want to play. The hotel shop has a selection of chocolates and drinks if you want to buy them, and also a good selection of stuffed toys, lanyards, etc. You can also get items delivered to the hotel, which you buy in the park, and that's a free service, free of charge, so it saves you having to carry them around the park all day. Breakfast in the morning is served in the Hunter's Grill, which is just by the bar, not far from reception. You get a selection of continental items, jams, coffee, fruit juice in the form of apple and orange, yogurts, French toast and pancakes. I would strongly recommend the French toast, and also you get your full English selection if you're so inclined. You also get toast if you want to wait for it at the toast machine. And you get given a table. There's also a nice selection of fresh fruit. What do you think of the breakfast, Mal?
Nutella on toast.
And you can have Nutella on toast, which again you'd recommend, or Nutella on French toast, which would be even better.
Like what you like.